All right, so you know how much we love a good deep dive, especially when it's something local.
Absolutely.
And today we are really diving deep
Yes, we are.
into a Hastings institution, a place that's got everyone talking Duff's meats too.
Oh, yeah. Duff.
Now, we all know them for incredible cuts of meat, but we're going beyond the butcher counter today
Okay.
because Duff's has this whole other side to it that, I'll be honest, has completely blown my mind.
I'm intrigued.
They make their own meat snacks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm not talking about just slapping a label on something and calling it a day.
Right.
We're talking everything made in-house from scratch.
Wow.
So we're talking with Colin today, right, the owner,
Mm-hmm.
and he walked us through the process. And let me tell you, they are serious about this whole homemade thing.
Okay. Well, you know, in a world where everyone's looking for that authentic experience, right?
Really?
Duff is really onto something here.
Yeah.
Like they've tapped into this consumer desire for that old-fashioned, handcrafted goodness.
And, you know, you hit the nail on the head with that whole authentic thing, because it's funny.
Yeah.
You walk into Duff's, and the first thing that hits you is the smell of beef jerky wafting through the air.
Oh,
It's
man.
incredible.
It's like stepping back in time, you know?
Exactly. It's seriously next level. And get
Oh.
this, Colin told me that you can practically smell it from down the street.
No way.
I'm not even exaggerating.
That's dedication.
It's that good.
So tell me more, like, how are they making this jerky so special?
So they hand cut each piece.
Really?
Yeah, no pre-cut stuff here.
Wow.
They use this special dry rub.
Okay, their own blend of spices.
Yes, their own secret recipe. But Colin did let me in on a little secret.
Oh, I love a good secret.
Coriander and smoked paprika.
Oh, okay.
Apparently those are the real MVPs of the spice blend.
I bet those flavors are amazing together.
Oh, they are. And then, get this, they let it marinate for a full 24 hours.
24 hours.
That's a long time.
That's how you know they're serious.
I mean, that just lets the flavors really soak in, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's all about that slow and steady approach to really infuse those flavors deep into the meat.
And then what they smoke it.
Oh, yeah. Then it's slow smoked to perfection.
Nice.
And hold on, because it gets even better.
Okay.
They don't just stop at beef jerky.
What?
They do turkey jerky, too.
Okay.
And they use whole chunks of turkey.
Oh, wow.
No, like, processed turkey bits or
That was
anything.
impressive.
Right. Talk about commitment to quality.
They could easily cut corners,
Right.
like most places would.
Oh, absolutely.
But they're going the extra mile, and it shows.
Exactly. And I think that's a big part of what makes Duff so special. They're not afraid to stick to those traditional methods, even if it takes a little longer or requires more effort.
And that resonates with people you know. In a world of mass production and shortcuts, it's refreshing to see a business that's still so dedicated to doing things the right way.
100%. And you know what else they do the right way?
What's that?
Their summer sausage.
Oh, man. Summer sausage, a classic.
A classic. And Duff's has elevated to an art form.
Okay, tell me more.
So they use this 50-year-old family recipe.
50 years.
50 years.
Wow, that's older than I am.
Right. It's like a Hastings heirloom passed down through generations.
That's amazing.
A blend of beef and pork that's been a staple in this town for decades.
I mean, you can't get more authentic than that, right? A recipe that stood the test of time.
And it's not just about nostalgia either.
Okay.
Colin was telling me how people use this summer sausage for everything. Breakfast with eggs,
Yeah.
sandwiches, for work snacks, for fishing trips.
Wow, it's like the ultimate versatile snack.
It's become this like iconic part of life in Hastings.
That's really cool.
It is, and you know what's even cooler?
What's that?
The beef sticks.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about these beef sticks.
Okay, so picture this.
Okay.
20 different flavors of beef sticks.
What, 20 flavors? Are you serious?
I am not kidding you.
Okay, you've got my attention. I'm not going to lie. I am very intrigued.
And these aren't just your average beef stick flavors either. Of course, you've got your classics like cheddar and jalapeno cheddar.
Right.
But then they get wild.
Wild how? Like, what kind of wild are we talking about here?
We're talking dill pickle.
Dill pickle.
Dill pickle.
Interesting.
Queso.
Okay, I see where they're going with this.
Even a sriracha honey that will blow your mind.
Sriracha honey.
Sriracha honey.
I don't even know what to expect, but I'm kind of into it.
It's an experience.
That sounds like it.
And get that they make these addictive little sticks using all the trimmings from their steaks.
Oh, that's smart.
Right.
Talk about resourceful.
No waste. And you know those steak trimmings are packed with flavor.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All those concentrated beefy notes. It's
Yeah.
got to be incredible.
It's next level. And you know what else is really cool?
What's that?
They're not just thinking about amazing flavors. They're thinking about sustainability too.
Oh, really? How so?
They really are thinking about sustainability, sourcing a lot of their ingredients locally.
Oh, wow. So they're supporting local farmers and producers?
Exactly. It's like this whole local food chain thing.
That's fantastic.
And you know what else I love?
What's that?
They're not afraid to embrace those like traditional, almost forgotten snacks.
Oh,
I'm talking ring bologna.
Oh, yeah, ring bologna.
When was the last time you had a good ring bologna?
It's been a while, I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah.
But Duff's is bringing it back,
I love that.
and they're doing it right.
Well, and it makes sense, right? Like we were talking about before, people are craving that nostalgia,
Totally.
that connection to simpler times.
And what's more nostalgic than a ring bologna snack stick?
Seriously, it takes you right back.
Right back to childhood.
Exactly.
But, you know, we can't talk about Duff's without talking about their hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, the hot dogs are legendary.
Legendary for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They've got that perfect, like, old-fashioned snap when you bite into them.
Oh, man, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
That's how you know it's a good hot dog.
It's a lost art,
It really is.
but Duff's has still got it.
They've mastered it.
They've mastered it.
It's like they found that perfect balance, you know,
Yeah.
between honoring tradition and still keeping things fresh and new.
It's a tough balance to strike.
It is, and they've nailed it.
They have, and you know what else I think they've nailed?
What's that?
That whole small-town charm thing.
Oh, yeah?
Every time I've been to Duff's, the place is buzzing.
Really?
Locals catching up, sharing stories, stocking up on their favorites.
It's like a community hub.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's like you walk in and you're instantly part of the family.
I love that. And, you know, that's something you just don't get from those big chain supermarkets.
Not even close.
It's that personal touch that makes all the difference.
It's the heart and soul of a place like Duff's.
Absolutely. It's about more than just the food. It's about the experience.
Exactly. And, you know, speaking of the experience, remember how we were talking about Duff's using those steak trimmings
Yeah.
for their beef sticks?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that's not the only way they're minimizing their environmental impact.
Oh, really? What else are they doing?
Colin was explaining how they source as many of their ingredients as possible from local farms.
Oh, wow. So they're like really committed to this whole local sourcing thing.
They're all about it.
That's impressive.
And let's be real, those local ingredients just taste better.
Oh, absolutely. Fresher, more flavorful. You can't beat it.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
And you know you're supporting your community.
Exactly. It's a win-win all around.
It's amazing when you think about it, like those small choices
Yeah.
can really make a big difference.
He absolutely can.
Sourcing locally, that's not just good for business.
Right.
It's good for the entire community.
It really is. It's like you said, it creates this ripple effect.
Mhm.
You support Duff's, you're supporting the local farmers,
It's
the supply.
cultural economy benefits.
Exactly. It's this interconnectedness, you know? It's
Yeah.
about building a stronger, more sustainable food system.
And that's something I think we can all get behind.
Uh,
So for our listeners out there who are like, okay, this all sounds amazing, but what's the takeaway?
well, if you find yourself in Hastings,
Yeah.
do yourself a favor.
Hmm.
Swing by Duff's Meats 2 on Vermilion Street.
You got to go.
You won't regret it.
And you know what? Tell them the deep dive sent you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They might even give you a discount. You never know.
Aw, you never know.
But seriously, folks, you got to try these snacks.
This sounds special.
They are. And, you know, while you're chowing down on that jerky, those beef sticks,
Yeah.
whatever you choose,
Mm.
take a moment to appreciate the story behind it.
Yeah.
The dedication to quality, the commitment to tradition, the connection to the community.
It all comes through in the flavor.
It really does.
Huh.
And I think that's what makes Duff's Meats 2 so much more than just a butcher shop.
I agree.
It's a Hastings institution.
They're preserving tradition one delicious bite at a time.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's been a pleasure diving deep with you as always.
Always a good time. Until next time, folks, keep it local.
And keep it tasty.